Alright, so let's do some updates on the base while we're still waiting for parts. We've gotten attacked by a bunch of wolves, so we should at least, if nothing else, make our bunker a little bit more comfortable. You know, just in case we get more wolf attacks and we actually have to hide in here. I may move that turret over, at least temporarily. Figure open up roof a little bit. Give us, you know, make it a little bit more comfortable in here. That way we get a little bit more light, get some more growing time. And I think let's take that out. We'll grab this and do a little bit of updating on the roof, I think. At least it's a good day for it. First day it's not raining in a while. But need to get this done. Alright, so get this thing finally built up. Look at that. Okay. So now how do we use it? I'm assuming we will need seeds and other such. So let's move, what do you think? Move all of our seeds over. Fertilizer. And then I'm guessing water. We got nutrient. Can we put nutrients in there? No. Oh, the hydroponics uses the nutrients to grow soy. Okay. That makes actually a little bit of sense. Alright, so who's got all of our water packets? You've got a bunch of water packets. Let's move you. I don't know. We'll move 10. Oh, look at that. It looks like it's growing them. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. We can make seeds. We can grow carrots. We need a full unit of carrot seed. Need half a unit of carrot. So to make seed potatoes, we need half a potato. Okay. I think we actually have... Do we have a full potato? No, we have a 0.1 of potato. So we can't really make anything. Oh, why am I not surprised? Alright. Now let's... Okay, so we have our crop system at least in place. We just have to find some seeds now. I'm wondering if we can buy them from any of the stores. I could swear I saw them at one of the stores, but... First things first, though. Do we have food, we have water, we have some plates. Okay. Let's get this stuff done. So we added a couple more pistons, which I am hoping... Well, you know what we should do? Let's put... Come on, let me up. Really? Fine. Since you insist on making me have to burn hydrogen all the time. Let's put a gear on the top of this thing. And what we'll do is we'll disconnect this thing, extend the offset as much as possible. And I'm wondering, can I get up? Oh, I can. Awesome. So if we then go new shapes, okay. If we do that, to that, to that, and then what we can do is have the pistons lift this thing up, and that'll latch on, and then we can take the pistons and reverse, well, we'll just use the pistons basically to push this thing up to lock in the gear. And we want you to be that. We don't need that anymore. Can't withdraw what we need because it's on a different grid. There we go. Alright. Let's get this going. Alright, and then we're going to do gear. This is actually going to be the upper gear, right? No, it's going to be that gear. Okay. Yeah, auto lock is fun. Alright, we're going to call this one, I don't know. Roof landing gear. I know. Great naming conventions, yeah? There you go. Alright, so now we are going to go connector. We are going to have it unlock. We're going to grab, just grab all the pistons. I'll figure them out shortly. Hey, look at that. I can't believe that actually worked. Okay. We need to figure out which groupings those go into, but that's okay. Oh, and then we take all this stuff apart. I'm just happy this worked out. And we're going to replace these wheels with more rugged wheels. We have upgrades, so we're going to use them. Alright, I think I'm going to take... So we should be able to take this out now. Alright. And let's see. They never make it this easy, do they? Alright, so engineering school. Logos go up. Oh, hello. Okay. Yeah, warning labels are always pointing upwards. No. And you are going to flip that way. Oh man, okay, yeah, there we go. The ones out by where the wheels will mount into have little logos on them. Okay, that is a beast of a tire. You guys are going to be our actual steering wheels. Looks like it requires, basically uses the same parts, but... Ooh, hello. Aren't you a beastie, little thing? Alright. Okay, I have to say, I approve of this upgrade. Alright. Get the last one in place. Okay. And that means we can then take you apart. Take you apart. Might actually grab some steel plates. Actually, small grids. We don't need to have steel plates. They only take one plate. Get that loaded up. There we go. Alright, and then you guys are actually going to go there and there. Oh yeah, those wheels are a touch bigger than the old wheels. Alright, so you are appropriately placed. You look like it. Upgrades. Upgrades. And you know what we need to upgrade after this is it's going to be the cockpit, because I want an area that is somewhat weather sealed. I am tired of driving around in the rain on this planet, because all it does is rain on this planet. Of course, having said that, we won't see rain for, you know, ever again or something. Of course, because of it, we do have lots of little ice deposits everywhere, which is good. Make sure our radar is set so we can see out to 1,000 meters. Upgrade day, upgrade day. It's always fun when it's upgrade day. Okay. I didn't take something out by accident, right? Alright. Just making sure. Now, one of the things that I hate is that the tools have different ranges on them. But that's okay. We're not going to worry about it. We're just going to place all of our stuff the way we need to place it. Load it up. Get the wheels welded up. And then work on the cockpit area, driver's seat. I have to say, I like the new wheels. They look good. They may not be any more effective, but at least they look good. But they do look like they're a little bit bigger than the old wheels, which is fine. Okay, now while we have this thing up on jacks, let's see what we have here. It's basically the seat that we have right now. The passenger seat, not really useful for us. Oh. Buggy cockpit. Okay, that's gonna be a thing. Anything in the inventory? No, I'll go.
Energy low.
Okay. Now the question is I guess there's a buggy cockpit and a rover cockpit. And then a control seat. That's the regular, that's what we just had. Alright, so if we go with that. Oh, that requires all sorts of parts. Alright, so we need... Ah! Crouch, crouch, crouch. Thank you. Come on. That's a build planner. You. Out of the way. Put into production. All components were successfully withdrawn. Okay. Kind of makes me want to put a half ramp in here so that I can walk around under the buggy. Alright. And want to check. That looks pretty good, actually. Alright. So what I think I need to do is with this thing is I need to move it back. Actually, I need to flip it 180 degrees. A wolf has found us. And we have entered a danger zone. That would look like a wolf over there. Here he comes to chew my face. Okay. Are you the only wolf?
Energy critical.
Do not run away from me. Sheesh. Alright. Yeah, you don't start none, won't be none, but hey, I'm not gonna argue because you are providing me with food. The sustenance that I need to survive. Right. Okay. So, we now need to put. I really do need to move this, like flip it 180 degrees. But then that way I can put a cockpit, an actual canopy over this. Oh, which actually is not a bad idea because then that puts the center of balance on for the crane closer to the mast, and I could actually put that up on top of the battery area, which gets it completely out of the way. Alright, I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, so for now, let's go ahead. All of the pistons, we're going to reverse these. And the roof landing gear. Unlock. Okay, the vehicle seems to have settled down on its legs quite well. Alright. Get a little bit of a charge back so we don't just absolutely die from Lack of power. Awesome. It actually seems to charge a little bit faster than the old cockpit too. Alright, so at this point I think our next step, take that gear off, move this so that it's on top of here, and actually, you know what we may do? May build out a small frame for it. So that way I don't have to move that stuff. Of course, it doesn't really matter if I move it. I could put that stuff down here. Or even, no, because we still need to put the emergency or the survival kit on this thing. So what I'm thinking is maybe mount the survival kit so that the control panel is facing aft. No, because we want to have the connector on here. And it's a large grid connection, so it'll have to be mounted sideways. Alright. That's fine, I guess. Okay. We'll deal with that shortly. It is more important to get this stuff up here done. Part of the reason for that is that then that gives me a little bit more room. Like I said, I can actually put in, actually, I don't think the beds are small grid, are they? That'd be awesome if they were. Nope. But the seats are. What do we have? Because what I was thinking is we will make the Rover an actual mobile base. And then that way we can spend more time out and about and away from our actual base. And it gives us a fallback. Well, the permanent base becomes a fallback, but the this thing becomes our go-to. Alright. Let's get this... Let's break the crane down first. And then from there, we'll take this whole thing apart. We'll build the we'll build the crew area, and then we'll replace the crane. I think is what we're going to end up doing here. I think that makes the most sense. Because in that way we know how much room we have to work around. So I'm thinking that's going to be the easier way to do all of this. No, I don't want to grind down the Rover cockpit that I just built. There we go. Come on, a little bit more. Alright, so that means we can then say widen this up a little bit, which is not a bad thing. Having a little bit more room for our vehicle is, you know, increasing the mass helps a little bit in multiple ways. Do I want to then do... What I may do then is... Do I want that? Because that'll give me a little bit more room on the interior. Because then I can actually build this up as a wall area. The downside to it is that I'm going to have to put in a stair system of some kind. that's okay. Not too worried about that. Oh, that gives me a whole lot more room. And the difference in mass should help make a crane a little bit more stable. And this keeps us with our pistons back there. Wonder if I can get under that battery and cut. Nope. Alright. It is what it is. Okay, let's get this thing welded up. And I may... This actually... Stop crouching. This potentially allows me to hide a bunch of stuff back here that we're already hiding, but doing so in a little bit more of a logical manner. Okay, so you are that. So what I'm thinking is we'll take all of this stuff out of the middle here. We can move our food systems and our ration systems down here. And then we can put a vent on that, which will allow us to have a pressurized area. Because we've already found that things get pretty damn cold on this planet at night. So I'm thinking we do need to start paying a little bit more attention to our survivability. But the big thing right now, because that's definitely going to be a longer term goal, I think the big thing right now is to get a control seat that is out of the weather. And work from there. We still have the gear up there? We do. Okay, perfect. I always get paranoid. We always seem to have things trying to kill us whenever I start getting on a building streak here. Alright. Do we have any small grid doors? I don't know. Oh, we do have small grid doors. Oh, we can actually use a door that I've always wanted to use, and I can never find a reason to use it. There's one of these. But more importantly, there's this one. I want... What do I need for this? Interior plate. Okay. Oh, I never get to use these things. Okay, I want one of you. Now the question is can we... So there's obviously a right side up and a not right side up. But there does not look like there is a noticeable front and back. Yes? Oh, that is perfect. Because that means we can put one on either side. And we can have them open to the same side. I need more of these. Okay. I think I've just found my new favorite door. Let me do one of those again. Because what this means is that we can put a small platform out here, put a ladder on the side of it. Oh, yeah. This is going to be nice. This is going to work. Make sure you are... We could actually even slide that back one. And what I like is that it's got the window on it. Look at you. Okay. So I think this means that yes, we can put our food production stuff in here on either side. That opens up the central piece that we can have the reactor sit on, and we can put a supply line down the middle and then have a vent stop here, or hell, we could have the vent come out and then have the reactors on either side of it. Oh, this is going to be... This should work nicely. Okay. So if we then go... something like... Actually, let's go... something like that. I need to see what our window options are. And then we can block this off or even build that out. What are our window options? You're large grid only. You are all large grid only. Actually, are you guys? Oh man, that'd be awesome if those were small grid. Barred windows. See everything else. So, okay. And those are large grid only. Alright. So, regular windows only on this beast, which is fine. I'm not... honestly not too broken up about that whole thing.
Energy critical.
We'll leave that in case we need to do solid block here, because what I'm thinking is we're probably going to need to do something like that to make this airtight. Because once we put the food blocks in, those should block this area, and I'm probably going to put something on the other side to block that area. So the rest of it's just getting it piped in. So I need steel plates. I always need steel plates. Give me more plates. More plates. I actually have a lot of plates. Alright. I don't know why I went all the way around that way. Okay. So if we do something like this. Oh. So if we go... Yeah, I think this is going to work. Oh, you guys have all sorts of block shapes now. Okay. I guess that time we spent in the training lab was good. Okay. Get this loaded up.
No energy.
Of course not. Quick. I don't want to die from the cold. Actually, it's a warm night, so... It's not raining tonight. But I do think it is time to call it a day. I don't want to get myself overly tired. We definitely need to keep our energy and morale up. I just realized something. I want to do something a little bit different here. We are going to do... say something like that, maybe? want you there. I want that. And then we can put LCDs back here for monitoring our system and inventory and such. Ah, see? Let's get these welded up. And I'll show you what I'm thinking. Because we can put a window here and we can basically see our inventory without having to have anything running to give that information to us. And we can put LCDs on either side of it for things that will show us like our power levels and battery charge. Oh, I'm liking this. Because we're trying to figure out what to put on the other side. If we're putting food production, basically we'll have a tower of food production. We'll have programmable block over here. We can put our computer systems in. Oh, this is definitely starting to come together. Okay. And so we can continue that line down this way to cover the front of the ship, or the front of the rover. Oh, yeah. This is going to work out nicely, I think. And then for here, we just basically have something like that. And we have enough room here that we can actually have a little bit of a ledge on this side. So if we do need to bump this out for some reason, we can. And you are only 2 blocks wide. Is the old chair wider? I think the old chair is wider. What are we using? So did I? All right. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4. So right here's the center line. Oh, you know why? Because originally I had it built. That's actually fine. I don't mind that. So what we'll do is we'll move the seat over one. And then that means we can put a second seat in. And then we'll have the space in the middle. Ah, so we can have a primary seat and then like a gunnery seat or something. Oh, that'll be nice. Because what we can do is we can use, say oh, see now the control seat is bigger. That's why. Interesting. Okay, good to know. And so maybe this will be our gunnery seat. Anyway, it's definitely gotten late enough tonight. We will mess with the rest of this in the morning. But yeah, I think we'll move this seat over. Have this seat over here. And then that means we can put a turret on this thing and have it controlled. So we can have it either be automatic or manual controlled. That'll be nice. Alright. So we have technically our plots going. We have upgraded the rover. A little bit more work to do on that. But I'm thinking that is going to do it for us for now. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. It's nice to call it a day once in a while.